Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga video. In today's video I'm going to be breaking down this brand new Building the Galaxy behind the scenes trailer that TT Games released yesterday. In this trailer they really go in depth on showing how big this game really is, and I'm not going to go through and sit and break down the entire thing as there is quite a lot you can pretty much just miss out on in terms of a breakdown, so I'm just going to go and find the important parts basically. I've already got a bit of a mental note of where they are. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to jump straight into it. So one of the things that I love straight away is the fact that, I mean, Coruscant just looks amazing. We've got what looks like C-3PO with blue arms here with a question mark, so I imagine this will be a side quest, which is really cool. We've got two vehicle stations, similar to those in LEGO Star Wars, LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. So yeah, we'll be able to call in all our ships from there, which is really cool. Mace Windu here. We got a shock trooper, like a clone shock trooper here in the background. Let me try and get a little bit of a better angle for you guys on it. Slightly better, you can see there. Yeah, Senate building in the back, and then this building, I don't really know what this is. I've not really seen it before by the looks of it. I think it could potentially be the apartment building of Anakin and Padme, perhaps, but yeah. Either way, it looks awesome. The next point I want to make is on Takodana. So, another vehicle station at the back there, which is cool. But the thing that I really like about this is that in LEGO Star Wars: The Force Awakens, the open world on Takodana was just rubble. There was no castle you could explore. It was just the remains and a little bit of the woodland sort of nearby. But with this, it looks like we're going to be able to explore a bunch of the rubble following the Battle of Takodana, but then we'll also be able to actually explore the castle itself. So really happy about that, really excited to see how it compares to Battlefront 2, and also just, you know, the rest of the woodland map, like it looks really cool, and this does look very similar to Battlefront 2 sort of along the edge there. So yeah, really happy with that. And yeah, I mean, this bit, you know, this is in LEGO Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which is really cool, so it's nice to see that sort of make its way into it again. You know, and we see some more things. Tatooine looks amazing. You know, we've seen it so many times already, but, you know, it's amazing how good the LEGO stuff looks with an amazing photorealistic environment, honestly. And, yeah, I mean, it just looks cool. You know, Tusken Raider on a Bantha, can't go wrong there. This, though, is another awesome shot of, so Naboo this time. Back there, that's sort of like the main sort of avenue by the palace, which we kind of see in Battlefront 2 a lot, which is awesome. So I'm really excited to compare those two. But then also, you know, we've got Queen Amidala here shuffling along in her dress, and then that's the pilot from Episode 1 that takes obviously everyone from Naboo to Tatooine and then to Coruscant. So that's pretty cool. We get to see him playable in the game. We have a bit of look of Persona, you know, the sort of the festival is happening, which is great. This looks like it could be another version of the Galaxy map. So this is in the Massassi Temple on Yavin 4. This looks like, you know, the core worlds, inner rim, mid rim, outer rim potentially. I don't know whether this will be usable or if it's just for show. I don't know, but it does look really cool. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Look at the Galaxy map again here. 4 million studs. Random assortment of planets at some point in time. But yeah, I mean, we get some looks at Agent Kloss here, Acto as well, which is really cool. We got like a Porg Keeper sort of character here. There's a side quest down there by the looks of it as well, which is really cool. And then I believe that might be Exegol, to be fair. Another look at the temple. This is the bar in Episode 2 where Zam gets her arm cut off by Obi-Wan, and also Death Sticks. So be careful when you're going in there, you might see the Death Sticks dealer. It's okay to say no as well, so bear that in mind. This is just some looks at like reference images, like mood boards and things like that for Naboo, which is cool, and just going over a bunch of the texture detail that they're adding to this game. Like, in Engine, they've got a lot of new technology that they can use. I mean, some of this is just basic things you'll find in an Engine, but you know, they're really expanding this game far beyond any LEGO game they've done before, so really excited to see what more they've done beyond what we know about so far. But there's a bit of a potentially Kashiro Beach. It looks quite thin for Kashiro, so I'm not too sure. But at this point here, they're looking at the texture details. So there's mud here on Dio, sand on the vehicles here, and then there's a Bantha in a second. There we go. The Boosh with some sand, and then we've got Han with snow, which looks insane. Like look at the detail on that. Again, it's so weird seeing. Well, I can't help but feel like it's weird seeing photoreal stuff with Lego, but it looks so good. Like it just works amazingly. But yeah, really cool to see just how much detail they've gone into just the smallest things. This as well, this is obviously on Kashiro Beach now, and this is a Ranger Platoon clone trooper. So first got them in a Lego set, like a battle pack on Saleucami a couple years ago. Then they were added to Battlefront 2 as the 41st Ranger Platoon, so now that they're in the Lego Styles game as well, which is really cool. Tarful at the back there, and again, just Kashyyyk looks awesome. I just can't wait to explore everything in this game. Like it's just... It still blows my mind as to how expansive this game really is going to be. And just how different, like every planet's so different. Like this is Bespin, you know, a beautiful urban place of Cloud City, but then you've got like, the orange hue of the sunset. Like it's just so nice. Bespin, you know, has been one of my favourite planets in Star Wars ever, especially because in Battlefront 2004, Cloud City was my favourite map in the game. So being able to actually explore Cloud City itself in a Lego game is just going to be really awesome, just to chill out and just have a look around, do some side quests, hopefully go to the carbon freezing chamber whenever I want. And, you know, with regards to this detail, like, this looks better than a lot of AAA games releasing nowadays. I mean, you know, you got the mud, the sun, like, reflections and everything. It just looks unbelievable. So, yeah, there's the water ripples. Like, just the attention to detail with this game, I think, is the main point. Like, there's so much detail, there's so much expansion on all aspects with it. This is clearly like a capital ship battle of sorts. So you've got a clone trooper here, probably going to talk to you and, you know, advise you on stuff, you know, tell you your objectives and things. But, you know, Galactic Republic versus the Separatists. So the fact that you'll actually be able to take part in these, like, massive, you know, open world battles against these forces, like, it blows my mind. Like, it's almost like Star Wars Squadron's fleet battles, but in Lego Star Wars, which is crazy. Bunch of side quests as well from the Biff band here. A one on Pasana with Poe there doing that one. A Jawa once called Gerald, which you can't actually see. But he's called Gerald, and he wants you to feed the Sarlacc pit. So, you know, you walk around it, feed the Sarlacc pit. Happy days. Can't go wrong with a bit of food. There you go. So you walk around, you collect these bits of food, and you just eat it in there. So that's cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing how, like, diverse the side quests are going to be. And this is another one which I really like this one because, I mean, it just adds a bit of story element to the Wampa and character. So, but I want to get to this point in a second where it shows you more detail. So, no, okay, so I think it shows you in a second, to be fair, but with this one, you go from Act 2, you get the mission, and then you go to Exegol, which is really cool. So, so you see Exegol Space and the Sith Citadel. These are the two places you can go to with Exegol. So space will be outside the planet, but I'm really hoping you can, like, fly around the sky as well, because I just think it'd be really cool, you know, with the lightning bolts coming down and stuff. So, yeah, just a lot of different side quests there that you're going to be able to do, and just rewarded in different ways. So maybe I've gone past it then. Don't really know how, but basically for completing that Wampa mission, you get the Wampa as a character, basically. So that's just really cool to see that they're doing that. You've got puzzle missions as well, which is really cool. And then this will be, I guess, probably another side mission, but you know, fighting stormtroopers on Mos Eisley. Some Sabacc puzzle thing as well. Whether this is in a mission for a mini kit, I don't know. That would be quite cool, but yeah, there's just a lot of attention to detail with everything, and just there's a lot of diverse. I mean, there's a lot of diversity in every way. I mean, look at all these different ships and the characters I'm about to go through in a minute. Side missions, all the planets. Like, it's crazy how big this game is, but with these vehicles, I mean, you've got the Resistance Y-Wing, Rebel Y-Wing. Hopefully you can get the Clone Wars Y-Wing as well. That would be really cool. Looks like a massive gonk droid here. That could be the Eravana. Looks like the Ghost here, the AA9 Coruscant freighter, which takes Anakin and Padme from Coruscant to Naboo in Attack of the Clones. And then the IG-88 ship that you can see in... I can't remember what else it's in, but I know it's in Galaxy of Heroes. I think it's like the IG-100 Starfighter. Maybe, I could be wrong. But, you know, here you've got sort of your smaller ships, you know, like your... I mean, I say smaller, I mean, these are big ships here with the Corvette and stuff, but these are the ships that you can, like, fly around in and stuff, but then you can see here there's capital ships. So with capital ships, you'll be able to buy them and, like, explore them on the inside and everything, which is crazy. And then you've got mini kits, so I imagine with each level, mini kits will be vehicles as they typically are, so that will be really fun as well. They could potentially be microfighters as well, I don't really know, but we'll see. That's really cool though, lots of vehicles, there's a vehicle calling point, and then characters as well. Oops. So this one is really cool, so Rebel Friend, yes, I'm serious, Rebel Friend is up here. That's Reese the Grand. Then we've got 3 iterations of Rey, so Scavenger, Jedi, and Sith. Obviously, the Dark Side Division in Episode 9. There's the pilot again from Episode 1. Sith Jet Trooper down here, Sebulba, Salacious Crumb, Shmi Skywalker here as well, which is really cool. She's not been playable in any of the games so far, so it's cool to see that. And then, you know, with regards to the characters... Again, like, it really goes to show how much detail they're going into, because not only are they the main characters, but this is Caribdis, who's in, like, one shot of Episode 9. You know, he's barely in it, but he looks awesome, and they've gone to so much effort to actually get him in the game, and, you know, custom character meshes here and stuff, which is just really cool. Like, he's in it. Aftab Akbar, who's in the background of Episode 9's in it. This is what is sort of mind-blowing to me, is the fact that we're going to get Clone Wars characters in this game as well. Like, and by extension, you know, we should potentially get Rebels characters and potentially Star Wars Resistance as well. That would be really cool. So, you know, there's not going to be character packs for them because they're already going to be in the game anyway, which is great. So this is Mama the Hutt, who is in... I can't remember, I think it's only one Clone Wars episode, but the fact that she's such a... You know, she's not even that big of a character in Star Wars, and she's in the game. So hopefully we'll see a lot of other smaller characters from these other shows that aren't necessarily the main 9 films. So yeah, really exciting there. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's maybe not. There's Canto Bight, but yeah, no. Uscrew districts like Coruscant Streets, really cool to see that. You know, you can go up here for the Kyber bricks and stuff. So. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much everything. There's a nice shot of Yoda in the Jedi Temple. And then looking on the scroll bar, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, I think I've probably stressed this point enough already, but this game is just going to be insane. Like, massive in pretty much every way. Like, the amount of characters, vehicles. There's 24 planets in the game that you can fully explore in so many ways and different places. Like, that's why I've been doing the locations video, because... You know, it goes to show how big this game potentially is, and I don't think we're really going to understand it until it actually drops, but that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, then obviously be sure to leave a like and let me know what you're most excited for with LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the Force be with you always.